What advice would you have for young, aspiring creatives, whether they're rappers, whether they're vloggers, whether they're kind of multiple things? What advice do you have for them to get started right now?
Man, I think humility is big, bro. I think humility is one of those things where it's like, I'm watching so many cats right now with like who say they're hungry and have like chips on their shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you are hungry and there's a chip on your shoulder, eat it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't sit up here and like be prideful and arrogant about something that you haven't worked for yet. You know, and so it's a lot of cats out here slept on. It's cats who've been paying dues for years, 30 years, rhyming their butts off, but haven't caught a break. If you walk up to the average cat in New York City, he's going to out rap you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Very
like, we
true.
experienced that.
Very true.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody raps, and they're all nice, and they're
time.
all 6 foot tall.
Yo, I remember that time we were in Manhattan, yo, at the Pyramid Club.
Pyramid Club. What was the end of the week?
Oh my gosh, you look so terrified, bro. It was crazy, and those dudes were nasty.
Everybody was nice. Everybody made good records. Everybody performed well, freestyled well.
And you were like, yo, we gotta perform. We gotta pay our dues. We gotta pay at these spots. And I was like, man, I don't know why you want this so bad. You wanted this so bad, bro. But anyway, yeah, humility. I think humility is one of the things for artists, for MCs coming up, for anybody. Just be humble, man, because you never know who you're gonna meet on the other side, who blows up. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people who like, you ain't think they was gonna do nothing, and they blew up. I realized that talent, it's not really that hard to get. All you have to do is practice. You know what I'm saying? So talent isn't really a reason to write somebody off. A reason to write somebody off is if they're arrogant or they're hard to work with or they just don't keep their word. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the type of stuff I would tell you, man. Like, I know like this one artist, man, he was like garbage. He wasn't bad, but it was like, man, I don't know how you gonna make it because you're an imitator. You know what I mean? And then he started practicing. And I was like, by golly, he did it. I was super impressed.
I think people overlook how much value there is in just being a good guy and doing the right thing in the creative world, especially in the music industry, which is extremely cutthroat and just ugly.
Well, one of them things is that what happens is we compare ourselves to the people who are popping, and it's like, okay, I'm tired. Like, nice guys finished last. I can't do this anymore. I'm gonna do what I got to do. Right. The same thing happens with anything that you really want bad, and it can happen with YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you the other day, I'm sitting here like, you're like, yo, if anybody can make it with an iPhone, it's you. But I was sitting there at Best Buy like, yo, I'm about to get me a credit card right now, and I'm about to buy me the Sony 6500. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't. But it's like we compare ourselves to all these people. You know what I'm saying? So even when I was coming up with the YouTube, and I'm still coming up, but when I started with the YouTube thing, I'm like, man, like only person I watch is Casey Neistat. Right. Every video he puts out is like 1 million views in a day. Right. So I'm getting like 1,000 views, like pouting. You know what I'm saying? And so somebody from YouTube hit me up, was like, yo, you don't understand. Like, people wait 10 years to get to 10,000 subscribers, and you did it in a year. You know, don't play yourself. You're killing it. And I was like, oh, okay. So sometimes, like the video you put out, which you should link in the description somewhere up here, Drake isn't your competition.
The biggest mistake artists make.
There you go.
You know, I think we all start out and we all compare ourselves to people. So you're looking at somebody's finish line. You're looking at somebody's highlight reel when you're really just starting, and that'll mess you up. Don't play that comparison game, man. Because especially us and being in our circle, like, we've seen the sea lights metamorphosize to Andy Mineo and take over the world.
Yo, can we just, right now, what we're going to do is we're going to put a clip in. I got a clip of Sea Light standing on stage. And he looks nothing like the Andy Mineo that we know today. I do have the clip. You could barely see him. He's kind of blurry, but he's there. Okay, we're going to put that clip in right here. And that was Sea Light, ladies and gentlemen.
And that was Sea Light, who became Andy Mineo, who's taking over the world right now.
Yeah, you have to realize that we're fighting for our own audience. Like, we don't want anybody else's audience. Right. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes your audience is only 500 people, but those are 500 strong, and you just got to rock the 500. You know what I'm saying? Right. You got to be cool with that, because I don't think big numbers are meant for everybody. I do feel like it's a lot of entitlement in the game right now, and so that's one of the reasons why I'm kind of like, man, like, I can feel it even in me. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the hard things I'm having a hard time fighting, is like the pride and the entitlement, and like, I know I'm better than him. Like, I have a lot of those issues. You know what I'm saying? And so because I know that about myself, and I'm watching this thing, like, I'm getting so slept on here, but I'm excelling here. So this part of me really has to die. Like, the MC in me, the competitive, like, MC in me has to die in order for me to excel. I believe that. You know what I mean?